how to get over your insecurity as a Christian and how to improve your confidence. Confidence is very important in the Christian world, right? When you go back to the Bible, you hear God tell Joshua, be confident, know that I'm God. And being confident in the Bible just repeated a lot of times. Or even if we look at our perfect model, Jesus Christ, imagine if Jesus Christ was shy, he was insecure. He was like, okay, I don't like this part of my body. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like that. Imagine if he wasn't confident enough to speak up and be like, okay, this and this, guys. I don't think people would have heard him. I don't think people would have listened to him. Because when you feel insecure, you feel as though you're not enough. You feel as though, you know what, I don't deserve to be here. Other people are better than me. So imagine if Jesus Christ was insecure about himself. What would he have done? When people are like, no, you're a false God. He calls himself the Son of God. He calls himself a God. He would have just stopped and be like, okay, maybe they're right? So it is very important for a Christian to have a high self-esteem or self-confidence and to be able to get over your insecurities. Before even going ahead, insecurities, low self-confidence is something that each and every single person struggle with. Most of the time we Christians think that as soon as we say yes to God, that everything is just easy and then we just conquer everything. No, but those are the things, those insecurities, I'm insecure maybe about my head, about this. These are normal things that each and every single person experiences. But as Christians, we must try our best to get over it. Right. So today I have 3 steps or 3 tips that you can do to become more confident and to get over your insecurities as a Christian. Number 1 is change what you can. So obviously, you know what are your insecurities. Maybe it's the fact that you don't like your eyes. Maybe you don't like your weight. Maybe, you don't just like something about you. And some things can be changed. And the first point, this brings us to our first point, change what you can. So write down what you know that, okay, I'm insecure about this. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like this. Write all of it down. And then you point out, you're like, okay, this part of mine can be changed. For example, I'm going to give an example about weight. You don't like your weight. And it makes you feel insecure. What you're going to do is like, okay, this part I can change. You have to be determined. Because if you yourself like that part of yours, it is easy for you to get over it. It is easy for you to be confident about it. So write down everything that you're insecure about. After that, choose and be like, okay, this I can choose, and start working on them one by one. And after you've overcome that part, I bet you would feel better because this is the person that you always wanted to be. The second one is learn a skill. One of the things that increases our confidence, I know for ages we've always said that having positive self-talk, or always hearing motivational things, positive things, telling yourself you're beautiful, affirmations and all of those things increases your confidence. Of course, I would say I've tried all of them. Like I just say, in this channel, it's a channel where I've experienced some stuff and I want to share it with all of the Christians so that we may all get better in our walk with Christ. Like I said, I've experienced some of them. Self-talk, waking up in the mirror and looking at yourself and being like, okay, I'm beautiful, I'm strong, I'm this, I'm smart, I'm this. It's good, but it's not going to get you at the 100% peak that you want to be, that confident where nobody's words actually hurt you or touch you, right? So what you have to do is you have to learn a skill. Doesn't matter your age. We are now in the world of social media. You're learning from YouTube right now. So you learn a skill as a Christian. Just because you're a Christian doesn't mean you have to pray 24/7 and there's nothing you're good at. When they say lead the prayer, you are perfect at it. But when we come into this world and we are asking you know what, do this, you can't do it. So what you must do is you must find something you're passionate about. It can be maybe content creation. It can be, designing clothes or anything. Find something you like doing and become perfect at it. Become perfect at it to a point where everybody will come and look for you for that certain thing. They're like, no, you know what? When it comes to this, I like this person. When it comes to this, I have to go to this person, right? So number 1, like I said, change the things that you can. Right? And number 2 is become so good at something. Learn a skill. Learn something that will help you out, right? It can be anything, but as long as you can do it perfectly. And this brings us to our third one. Remember at the beginning I told you to write down everything you're insecure about. And then at this point you've already changed what you can. But there are some things you can't change. Imagine you say, I don't like my neck. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to go and have a plastic surgery or anything? There's some things you just can't change, and this is where you accept yourself. One sentence that has really helped me get over any type of insecurities, I always ask myself, okay, I'm insecure about this part. Let me give an example. I'm insecure maybe about my eyes. Well, I actually love my eyes. Hey, it's like Chinese. Well, if you tell yourself that I'm insecure about my eyes, maybe I want bigger eyes, I want smaller eyes, or anything of the sort, and then you sit down, you're like, if I remove this type of eyes and I get bigger eyes, I get smaller eyes, is it really going to match with my face? Or is it just because I sit in other people's face and that is the standard they call beautiful, so I also want it? Our God is a perfectionist. He does not make mistakes. When he looks at you, he's like, okay, this is going to go with that. This type of jawline is going to go with her eyes. This is going. He literally puts everything together so that you may look beautiful. If you remove one thing and replaces it with the other, I promise you, you're not going to look as beautiful as you think. You may decide, it's not bad looking at other people and you're like, oh, I like those eyes, I like those. But if you want to change something about you, God knows, like I said, there are some things that can be changed. For example, your weight. Some things can be changed, the way you dress up, the way you speak. Because if you dress up very well, trust me from experience, if you dress up very well, if you smell very nice, if you can speak very well, your confidence level will go high automatically. So those are the things that you can change. Read books, be smart. When you're about to have a presentation, prepare yourself. Those things are the things that will help you. But in order for you to get over your insecurities, you must tell yourself that I am wonderfully made. Like Psalms 139 says, I'm wonderfully made. God created you. He does not make mistakes. He knows why he created you the way that you are. Affirmations are good, but you must accept deep down with you that God knows why he has placed me the way I am. And if anything were to be removed, I would not be the same. And this is just also a reminder, especially if there's young girls watching this, especially teenagers watching this, just know that you're beautiful. God has made you nothing more than a beautiful creature. He likes the creation that he made. You're like him. You are his image. He likes what he has made. Most of the time, so you might feel insecure, but learn how to get over those insecurities. Learn the ones that you can change it happily. It's going to take time. It can take 5 years. It can take 10 years. But I always say it's better for it to take as much time as it needs, rather than you staying then be like it's going to take a lot of time, and so you remain at the same position for your whole life. If you can change it, change it. If you can't, accept it and know that God has created you to be nothing more than a wonderful person. And like I said, the second one was learn a skill. Learn something that makes us, when we need something, we're like, when it's time to edit, we like that person. When it's time to read the Bible, we like that person, right? Learn things that make you happy, that increases your confidence, right? I hope this video helped anyone who's struggling to raise their confidence or who's feeling insecure.